Okay. Live for the very first time today, do we see and do we hear? I think we've missed the first couple trailers for Gamescom because OBS decided it didn't want to stream. Fabulous! But I can get us over into the right one. Okay, hold. How do I do this? What button do I push again? I think it's hold on. I'm gonna do this manually. We're gonna go bonk. And then I'm gonna go hold on, and I'm gonna pick Gamescom. And we're gonna make it big. And then you guys are gonna be able to see it. And then let me know how this volume is.
Almost 20 years ago, Gears of War helped define a generation of Xbox. Tonight, we are returning to Emergence Day, the day that changed everything. Here at Opening Night Live, we have the world premiere of the campaign trailer for Gears of War E-Day, including the first look at the Locust leader behind the invasion. From the Coalition, here's Gears of War E-Day, an Xbox console exclusive, launching this October.
Gears of War is a game I've heard a lot about over the years. Its reputation precedes it, but I've never played it and I know nothing about it. Also, thanks for the subs, Kurt. I appreciate it.
What the fuck are you?
Oh! She's allowed to say fuck! Oh! I saw that happen in Game of Thrones once.
Good to see a few more gears made it through the night.
I didn't know they. Europe is just different. They let people say fuck there.
Bravo, squad. No one knows what these things are or where they're coming from.
Phoebe, thank you for your subs too.
This is more than an invasion. It's a fucking war. The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my gears out there holding the line.
Gears?
Fall back now!
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can tunnel underneath?
Oh, shit! We're gears. We fight.
We still have our people. If we can save them, we save Cologne.
So are these monsters or aliens?
People we love die.
Is this set on
We're
Earth?
the ones that keep fighting.
Give him hell, Phoenix. That's the plan.
I am a sucker for snappy one-liners. Always have been. Always will be.
Come and get some, you goddamn scrubs!
There'll be no support. If you fall, we all do.
We do this together, or we die together, yeah?
I was just about to say, do we have a chainsaw? Okay, so I'm not really super into like very action-y games or like shootery games, but the music there was great. The visuals were fabulous.
Gears of War, October
I think that
6th
game
this
will be
year.
well
All right.
received.
Next, it's time for Anata, an epic free-to-play open-world RPG game from NetEase, coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile
Roy, the
platforms.
only thing I'm
3
hoping
years
for is
ago, it was
Ascendance
revealed here at
news.
Gamescom,
I
with
want
two
it so
massive
bad.
cities. You build your profile and social following as a
I'm
member
pretty
of the
sure we're gonna
ACD
hear
team.
about
Tonight, we've got
Outlanders?
your first look at the city of Shangzhou
Question mark?
and the types of combat vehicles and
Which is
minigames
maybe
you
a
can
Monster
expect.
Hunter MMO?
And yes, news on the release date
Question mark?
as well.
I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I've seen people talk about it on social media. Also, Ellison, thanks for subscribing.
Last wishes.
Now, I already have an MMO that takes up
Haven't
my
tracked down my old man
mortgage?
Yet. Still gotta buy a ticket home. I still got all these memes I haven't sent out yet.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it's a Nanta! Or it was. Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD. ACD?
I'm not the demographic for this, like, fundamentally. Someone will really enjoy this game.
I say you go viral first. Then worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big
I
enough
don't
to
think
get
it will be
more
me,
than
however,
come back.
so.
What's next?
Besides, my limited free time is already, like, overly apportioned. And I only have time for one MMO, and that's Final Fantasy XIV, so.
dead seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Well, I like the
Enjoy
cat.
party, my friend.
This is not yours to take, outsider.
I see, that's exactly how I feel.
What's going on here?
But that's the great thing about games. There's one out there for every kind of person. There's so many.
Just you wait. Where am I?
Where do you think?
Wait, I'm back home. There won't be traffic at this hour, will there?
This is Chongshao.
Take me with you to sniff out some martial arts masters and legendary weapons.
Oh my god, for a second I thought this was the Cranberries. It really threw me for a loop.
Only those who pass our trials may witness the Lingjing within.
Huh?
Can you take it?
You bet. I've dragged entire subway.
Okay then.
Well, I think it's a cover, maybe? GTA 6 looking different.
Wait,
It was in development for a long time. It went through a lot of changes.
am I really that annoying?
I'm happy for the people that will immerse themselves in that and find great joy in it.
Awesome, there you have it. Announce
Not really
comes
for me,
out
though.
on January 15th, 2027. Now we have so much more Gamescom opening night live coming.
I was
your
like, oh, that's
way,
next.
including
That's
a
like
new
4
look at
months
Final
away.
Fantasy VII Revelation, but yeah, I know you're waiting for it. But for now, here is a new look at Silent Hill Townfall. Yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't they just release Silent Hill F? They're already in development for another one?
Hey, Simon. Listen, I need you to come back to the town
You're working on both at once, different teams.
and put some things to rest.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right. That this town would listen to me.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all so angry.
Yes. Absolutely.
His death is your burden.
I have to leave this island.
I should have known! You betrayed me!
I'm not familiar with this at all.
Now I understand. The price we paid. It's more than I ever imagined.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, Plague Tale. That is, okay, so that is something I've at least heard of. I thought it looked pretty good. Oh, I remember this trailer from Summer Game Fest, I think, this game. I wasn't the target demographic for this one either. If it's what I think it is. Maybe not!
Well, my name is gone, but the waves will drive me on. My luck runs strong, where the wild winds bear me on. To choose the gamble of a gale.
I feel like the art direction is similar. It could be the same game. I don't remember there being ships before.
To choose the gamble of the gale.
Interesting.
Failed us. You have
It
failed
is the
us.
same game. Okay.
If only I was stronger. If only I...
You've surmounted countless trials to reach this summit.
Gemini, that's exactly what I was thinking. I saw the first trailer and came away with a completely different and kind of profoundly negative opinion of whatever that game was.
If I do their dirty work for them, I'd better get what I'm owed.
Even if the end is written, I will walk the full length of this path.
Is Crimson Desert also
That was Crimson
an MMO?
Desert, released
I
nearly
feel like
6
I heard
months
about that
ago,
when
and
it
the
came
developers
out.
at Pearl Abyss just keep adding more and more content, including new cutscenes and story moments too. All right,
Open
next,
world
let's step into the
RPG,
world of
okay.
Tides of Annihilation, the upcoming fantasy action-adventure game by Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. Set in modern-day London and mythical Avalon, you play Gwendolyn, the lone
Black Desert is the
survival of
MMO I
an
was thinking
otherworldly
of.
invasion who can
Thank
summon
you.
spectral forms of the Knights of the Round Table. Tonight, we've got a brand new trailer which reveals the new voice of Gwendolyn, Angela Sant Albano, who recently
that's
played
right.
Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
I think the only thing I've heard about this game is that the protagonist was previously voiced by, what's her name? She's quite prolific. I believe she was Mael. And Shadowheart. Jennifer English, that's it.
You have decided? Tell me the truth. Is there a way to fix this?
The fog has devoured your home, and now it is tearing Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one who could control the fog.
I was also getting Firekeeper vibes.
Until you.
Until me?
I know not why you possess his powers, but if you wish to reclaim London, you must harness the fog. Use it to command your spectral knights.
Guinevere. Teach me.
Oh, I also want to deploy sexy lady knights to do my bidding. I'd need to know more about the story to see if it would appeal to me. The combat looks good, but combat alone is not enough.
Wish listing and
I need a
learning
little bit
more
more.
about any and all of the games featured at ONL. make sure to check out the Gamescom Steam page. And if you're anything
I
like
also
me, I'm sure
thought
you
that
have tons on your
looked
wish
a little
list
bit
in
like
your cart,
Malekith
but
Harbor.
a few more can't hurt,
Same brain
right? The
cell.
Steam page is available now and being updated throughout the show as the titles are announced.
Mink, you've not missed
And
much.
now to introduce our next game trailer from Turin, Italy, founder and creative director of Unrelated Games, Alessandro Durando.
It must be so cool to be a game dev out on that stage.
Thanks, Chucks, and ciao Gamescom. There is a question at the heart of Love Song. What do we leave behind and for whom? Well, you can be sure anyone will ever find it. I didn't have an answer when I started, and I still don't have one. And I genuinely never expect to be here on this stage. So thank you, Jeff and Gamescom, for this incredible opportunity. Just being here already means more than I can put into words. Love Song will take you on a journey to the forgotten echoes of past humanities, where sound is the only language left. You will uncover traces of memory left in stone and sound, building a bridge between what was and what may still come. Here is Love Song.
I like this. It's different. In a small way, it kind of reminds me of some of the art direction I've seen from Journey, I think it was.
What a
I might be mixing it with games.
beautiful and
I like
artistic
that.
game made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro,
Very
for joining
unique.
us. One of my
Very
favorite moments
solid
from last year's
identity that really
TGAs was
sets
the
it apart
announcement
from some
Mega
of the other
Man's
visual
long-awaited
designs we've seen so
return
far.
with the Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom. Tonight, we've got an exclusive glimpse of new gameplay, along with the introduction of a new character who plans to foil Mega Man's plan to save the world.
I haven't played a Mega
Take a
Man
look.
game since I was a kid. I had a family member who loved Mega Man. It actually looks really similar to what I remember. With the side scrolling and the platforming. When I was a kid, I thought Mega Man music was like as cool as it got, by the way. I thought it was the best. Oh, she's cute, Twinkle Girl! Pose. Okay. I think it looks cute. I think it looks fun. I doubt I would play it just because I haven't done anything Mega Man in so long. Hello? No!
Little something extra. All right, now let's talk about another legendary gaming hero, one without limbs, Rayman, who's celebrating his 30th
That would have been Hugh and Diana
this
from
year.
Pragmata.
Rayman Legends Retold builds on the charm of the original 2013 game, now brought to life with stunning 3D visuals, new story content, and an all-new sixth realm to explore, plus fully voiced cinematics. Players join Rayman and friends on a new adventure to restore peace to the Glade of Realms. There are 4
This is
all-new
another
musical stages. Like
game
MC
series I
Hammer's
have
You
no
Can't
knowledge of
Touch
whatsoever.
This. And tonight, we have your first look and listen to another musical stage.
What is this? This is a fucking Macarena. What is this thing? Are those sausages? Oh my god, there are pizza boxes. The entire level is food themed. It was pasta. I need to learn more. Is this a platformer? Because I'm not gonna lie, that actually was really
Rayman
rad.
will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at Gamescom, and that's what makes this show so great. Is that many of tonight's
Classic platformer
games will be playable to fans who are joining us live in person.
Yeah, we might have to
here
put
in
that one on the
Germany
list.
all weekend long. Still to come at ONL, the worldwide reveal of The Witcher 3's new expansion, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere. It's time for our
I've
next
never
announcement. The developers
played
gave us a phrase to introduce
a
this new
Witcher
IP,
game.
but none of the words apparently can be said on stage. So I guess let's just watch a trailer.
It's been on my list for actual years, and I just haven't had the time. I miss Rayman. Yeah, bring back the platformer. Girl, those look painful. Dude, why does the gun say dog? Is it firing dogs from the barrel? Oh, it's a PUBG thing. Okay, that explains a...
Explore breathtaking.
Oh, this is not even the same game.
strange
Okay, never mind.
worlds. Make a friend who'd work for you. And build your dream home together. You've changed, but that's okay. Once human, jump in today.
Yeah. Yeah, I should just pre-order that now. Mod memo to me, I gotta pre-order that. So that, Silent Hill, and Rayman are my favorite trailers that we've seen so
There's a
far.
grain of truth to old legends.
Your eyes.
A brachia, 7 feet tall, fangs long as snakes.
A winged beast. Can it be? A demon from the depths of hell itself.
Oh, God. No, no, please, no.
I gave you a blessing.
Is this Dawnwalker?
Enjoy my gift.
None of us has any love for the Brakiri. But this one, he's different. The sun didn't take him.
Night after night. Day after day. I will strike him down.
Your every move sends a ripple. Your every word echoes far.
This trailer is better than what we saw at Summer Game Fest.
All that remains is for you to choose.
Help me, please! So sorry. No, no. Very well then. Let's begin.
Blood of Dawnwalker, there it is! This looks a lot better than it did even to me even just a couple
Welcome
months
back,
ago.
everybody, to Gamescom opening night live. Now, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I'm very happy to share this world premiere of this next game with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones.
It's not a Game of Thrones
War
game.
for Westeros from Australia.
It's a Game of Thrones game, okay? Well, no, fuck me, I guess.
The Iron Throne stands empty.
The Stark, an honor. Come on, men.
I have no particular fondness for Game of Thrones, so that alone will not be enough to entice me. Yeah, Smith, I think she did. I didn't know there were other Game of Thrones games.
The fate of Westeros
Stand with me!
is yours to decide.
You'd have to be really into Game of Thrones to want to play this, I feel.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Yeah. How awesome did that dragon look? You know, I can't wait
Girl.
for this one. So with that now, it is time for a new game announcement from Airship Syndicate, makers of Darksiders Genesis. This is a new self-funded and published indie title where you escape from a failing orbital prison in this gritty sci-fi isometric action thriller. This is Dust Origins.
In my head, I was like, oh, they're not gonna say everything wants to kill me, are they? That's exactly what they said, though. I think maybe perspective-wise, I'm not so into, like, kind of top-downy. Because that's what we saw with the previous trailer, and that's what we're seeing here. I don't really do horror stuff. Or sci-fi stuff.
A new age begins, but the old shadows.
Oh? 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 Maybe that wasn't supposed to play yet?
Searching for a pulse.
Initializing reality. Loading a 233,000 square meter grid.
All right, with this load up, it's either gonna be really cool or super
Activating
hokey.
1,600 exhibitors. Unlocking more than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality. Heartbeat restored. Synchronization complete.
Is this it?
You are
This is
no
the
longer
trailer
playing.
for
You are
Gamescom?
logged
What
in.
is this?
Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome.
Okay,
to
it was
Gamescom.
hokey. It was a fucking Gamescom ad for Gamescom at Gamescom while we're watching Gamescom.
Started now. Let's
Guys.
go. And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic
Just in case you were
single-player
lost and
action
didn't know where
RPG
you were.
from Wizards of the Coast, set in a new, far-future sci-fi universe. In Exodus, you rise from salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for the key to humanity's survival across the most dangerous reaches of space. Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists.
Oh yeah,
Soldiers,
Bacon. I'm gonna want to
smugglers,
know what that
mercs,
trailer was
scholars,
too, is the
and
thing.
awakened animals whose skills and chemistry shape every fight and decision. Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Let's protect artifacts!
Was that just a regular ass octopus in a mech?
Figured we could talk, since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
I hunt. You pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that. But hey, we're getting to know each other. You local to Persepolis? Or you from somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Salt. You have a most impressive reputation. We were surprised.
Thanks for the
to
follows,
get you accepted
everyone.
a permanent position with the human team.
You fear me, envy, hate.
I'm responsible for this world, and you put it in danger for your own selfish reasons.
I'm not interested in this game
I will join.
itself.
But I will be paid after, even if
But I'm
life is
fascinated by the concept of an octopus and a robot that is really sassy to you.
From your planet? From your people?
I miss ocean. Safety. Home.
Like, I kind of love her.
Salt! No!
Time is our great enemy. But we must always have hope.
And just, like, one thing that I will praise is that, like, a lot of games that are just like gritty shooter, shoot monsters, you're in the machine.
There we have it.
They
the
kind of run
long-awaited
together.
Release date for Exodus. It is coming in.
Put an
April, as you
octopus in
saw,
there,
of
and I remember it.
2027.
It
Now
sets
to
it
give us
apart.
an exclusive extended first look at the gameplay for the upcoming Warlock.
I don't know.
Dungeons and Dragons from
I'm
Wizards of the
fascinated by
Coast
the
in Invoke
octopus.
in Montreal, Canada. Please welcome the TGA award-winning star of Resident Evil Village, the incredible Maggie Robertson.
Oh, for a second I thought we were gonna get Resident Evil stuff. So this is upcoming for D&D. So they did say Wizards of the Coast earlier.
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here. Yeah. All right. Every warlock's journey begins with a pact. For Katri, a seasoned warrior on a personal quest, that pact is made with Tasha, an ancient witch queen and the patron I have the pleasure of playing.
Like the one
Tasha
with the
grants her
cauldron of
access to
everything?
forbidden magic, but power always comes at a cost. Tonight, we're revealing gameplay for the first time, showing how Katri wields magic as she explores the world of Darkon. This is Warlock.
Interesting.
Let's take a look.
Have your deepest desires come true? Not the one that matters. Can you not do more? More? You still think this is your quest? I have seen your heart's desire. Dark and defiant.
It's doing something for me, actually. Oh, it's doing something for me. Definitely.
Raw magic serves us both. Open your eye and see what I see, Warlock. Find raw magic.
My eternal conundrum with games based off of or inspired by D&D.
What exactly is your interest here? Or is it your patron's
Is that
interest that
if I have the
guides us?
opportunity to just play D&D, I'll play the tabletop instead of the video game. Still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3, which is appalling.
Things lie.
In my experience, buried things do not lie for long. We are getting closer.
Yes. Closer to what? Scared, watch out.
I see it.
Fun.
Warlock.
Absolutely not. Merely digging deeper.
It's really interesting combat. The spells are cool. And we've got like a little bit of toxic Yuri going on, so
You're getting closer, Warlock.
What is it you see?
Raw magic. A means to an end.
Call for rain. Something tells me we're not fleeing from this one.
Not an option, Skip. What I need is here.
okay, that was neat. Yeah, it feels like that you have a significant amount of versatility and freedom with the magic at your disposal. It's kind of starting, admittedly, this is just the first impression. This may not actually be what the game is like. But it feels like it can be completely what you make of it. If you're a particularly imaginative or inventive player, the types of stuff you could do here could be kind of bonkers. I'm unfortunately not that kind of player. If you give me 100 ways to do something, I'll freeze up and I'll pick like one way every time. But if it's as robust as it seems, I think that's really cool. Sick? Ooh. Again, I have a difficult time carving out a window to play games inspired by or based on D&D, because I'd rather use that time to be at the table.
Announcement of a brand new game inspired by
But I'm curious.
1001
I'll pay
Arabian
attention.
Nights, with flying carpets, colossal bosses, and more. It comes from the new NBC Game Studio, which is debuting this game on the Gamescom show floor. Here's 1001 Threads of Mizan.
Come close, and I will tell you a tale of two worlds at war. Set ablaze by a smokeless flame, and fueled by those called to fight. Whispers on the desert wind come from those who are unseen. The Jinn.
Okay, hold on. That's kind of sick.
Once the children of Earth and the Jinn flourished, united, until betrayal split their worlds apart. Now the veil is thinning. Two worlds collide as they wage a war of vengeance. Yet, many stories remain untold. To avoid destruction, we have but one hope. So listen, heed my words. This story begins with you.
The splitting shield weapon is awesome. You can play the demo if you're there.
I'll leave it to you to make the dead speak. Nothing and no one will keep me from the truth. Not even the purists.
Gotta be a gacha of some kind, I imagine. They've shown thigh twice and feet once, and huge rack a single time, so has to be gacha. Feet twice, okay.
Any leads?
I don't know,
just
man.
as
Maybe
you
we'll find a lead
surmised.
if you show us your feet one more
The
time.
final clue is in that cursed
Sorry,
place.
that might have been overly negative.
Greed comes at a cost. What price would you pay to bring back someone you love?
Someone will really enjoy that game. Is this? That Goku, that's all we get? Brother! Get John Capcom on the phone right now!
And next, we're turning to the legendary Metro series and a very special.
Dude, we got like a full minute of
Games
gotcha
based in
anime
Ukraine.
foot,
Game developers have to build
and we
games
got
in all
15
sorts
seconds of
conditions.
Outlander?
But
Are you
before, the
kidding me?
development of 2039 has truly been a challenge to build art in the midst of a real war. To tell us more about their incredible story and journey of perseverance to create Metro 2039,
I am mad, and I
please
can't really
join me in
pretend that I'm
welcoming to
not.
the ONL stage, John Block and Pavel Umer from 4A Games.
David, you blinked, it was over. That's it. It was like 10 seconds long. Now, if they put Monster Feet in their trailer, it would have been up there a little bit longer.
Wow, so many cool announcements already, and we are really proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I'm John Block, executive producer for Metro 2039.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer, co-creative director and audio lead.
Tonight, we are revealing our brand new gameplay trailer for Metro 2039, the next chapter set in the Metro universe we have been exploring for nearly 2 decades. Metro has always been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive. The cost of silence.
What
the
console
horror
did this
of
debut
tyranny,
on? If it's been around
and
for
the
20
price of
years.
freedom.
Of course, as always, there's monsters, tunnels, devastated ruins. But Metro to us is about people, what they protect, what they sacrifice.
This guy, he's probably
and
so
what remains of
nervous.
them when the world takes almost everything away.
Creating a game this dark requires a
Xbox
lot of
360,
passion,
PS3.
discipline, and a development team that has had to become accustomed to working without peace or regularity. There's enormous care for this universe and the people who believe in it. A key part of this is our own in-house 4A engine, built to fully realize the oppressive world you're about to step into.
We built this game for those who have traveled through Metro before, and for those who are about to enter it for the first time. There's a lot to explore. Your support and love for this world has stayed with us through every stage of development, which was pretty rough, trust me. We cannot wait to share more tonight. And if you're lucky enough to be here at Gamescom, you can go hands-on with Metro 2039
Custom
at our
engine
booth
feels
and take a closer look on a fully wearable
like
replica
so
Spartan
much
helmet
work.
that will be included in our collector's edition.
Wow,
Thank you.
yo! That's dope. That
Metro
actually looks really well
2039
made
is not
too.
simply a return to Metro. It is a darker, more ambitious, and deeply personal journey. One that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to survive.
So, the tunnels are waiting. The surface is calling. And tonight, we're ready to show you a bit what comes next. Welcome to Metro 2039. Slava Ukraini!
Let's see it. Oh, that's awesome!
What brought you here?
Is the book trilogy also written by a
I'm looking
Ukrainian
for
author?
someone. I need information.
Then you've come to the wrong place. The Novorite spread across the station like a damn plague.
So this is Hunter's bright future. Monsters. And radiation.
Ooh!
That's all that's left up there.
Oh, that's right, because he said, like, the surface is calling and, like, something about us being in tunnels.
But this...
Like, maybe we were spending some time underground, especially if there was radiation.
This is Hunter, the leader of the Novorite. The enemy must be destroyed. The Spartans were wolves in helmets. But I'm something worse. The enemy must be destroyed. Destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed. What the fuck? I'm looking for someone. Where is she?
Oh, that dude's dead. That dude is super dead. Interesting. I wonder how familiar you need to be
Metro 2039
with the story of the other games in the franchise to enjoy that one.
Okay,
now
now
it sounds like it has a really long history behind it.
Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest, but now it's time for this person's first appearance on ONL.
But I mean, opening night live, because I was like, ONL? This is Gamescom.
Tired of sneaking around just to feel good? Tired of this damn lighter? Of this rain?
Dude, they're
Of
letting
this
people smoke
life?
joints and say fuck?
Into more sizzle. More sizzle, less hassle, more high.
Okay, cut! Thank you, Cyrus. That's perfect. Well done.
That is Dr. Cyrus Kane, the big dog, as it were. An entrepreneur and eccentric known for his diverse business.
What is this?
Too fresh with the sizzle and sparkle. No Prince, who's the king right now. I'm raising it up to the max.
Is that... Surely it's not Hitman. Like, not every bald white guy can be Hitman. Oh, he is the barcode. Dude, this might be Hitman.
I hope you're feeling hungry, 47.
Man, what the fuck?
Hitman World of Assassination! The Herbalist.
The Dog Father
Like,
now
it's a
coming
stick,
to Hitman.
but
Next up, The Sky
I think it's
is
fun.
no longer the limit from NC. This is Ion 2, the sequel to Ion, a new PC MMO built around aerial combat on a massive scale. It launches October 5th this year.
That's in like a month and a half. Less than. That's like 40 days from now. There are lines on the ground. I hadn't heard of the first game.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed in her promise, dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her.
It's funny because this started and I was like, what is this, Mad Max?
Survivors like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt, reclaim the land, rediscover the lost technology of the old world. Reunite her people through alliances, through faith. But when words fail, might becomes the law. Ancient powers.
No, it's
divide
definitely
this
not a
land,
Mad Max thing.
and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe. At the end of all things, only one dream survives.
There's something about that narrator's voice that sounds really familiar to me, but I can't put my finger on why that would be. It's kind of cute. At least they're not showing us anybody's feet. Yeah, I want to say this is like at least the second, maybe the third Hoyo game that we've seen, which feels crazy as far as output goes.
Petit Planet, a cozy galactic life simulation game from Hoyoverse. Here, life unfolds at your own pace. Farm the land, cast a line, comb the shores, or whip up a home-cooked meal. Enjoy slow, fulfilling days on your planet, side by side with your beloved fuzzy neighbors. Shucks, you gotta have the fuzzy neighbors.
I know that that game will be very popular with
Players
Twitter
can pre-register
furries.
now on
so.
the game's official website. Plus, the final beta test will be coming soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
But now, we are very excited to have a special musical performance at ONL. Earlier this year, Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale's cat breed simulation game, Mugenics, got rave reviews for its gameplay and dark comedy style, and yes, it's music. And tonight, we've got the first ever live performance. Please welcome Matthias Bossi, Carla Kilstead.
Yeah,
and Jeff
Keezy, we
Perlman
had
from
an 8-second
performing
clip of
Filipina.
Outlanders with no context or information whatsoever. It was such a bummer.
Meine Damen und Herren, während dieser Live-Übertragung kamen keine echten Katzen zu Schaden.
Say you'll be mine, we'll be divine. My paws were made for you, my claws
I'm
are
really
for
into
you,
the
I
costuming and makeup on all of these members. It's kind of rad.
This kitty wants her cream. This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come, let me play. Don't run away.
I just didn't expect an older woman to say
I'll have
this
my
pussy.
way with you, and when I'm done, you'll say I slay. I'm coming for you tonight. I'm ready minute. We can finally find infinity. Together we can win it all, this whole affair. So come on, turn around. You're so lost, but you confound me with your endless run around. It's more than I can bear. You run, but in the end, I think you like this little game of hide and seek.
I don't know, man. It's camp and it's weird, and I like that. It's got personality to it.
You're afraid I'll be too good. In all the love you've had, you never had it like you should.
Has this game already come out, or is it being released?
Say you'll be mine. We'll be divine. My claws were made for you. My claws all see what they can do. This kitty wants.
Oh, I was hoping.
This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come run away. Come let me play. I have my way with you, and when I'm
No,
done,
son
you'll say I
doesn't.
stay.
I did have my concerns.
I am coming for you tonight. I'm ready. Shut the door, turn on the light.
I don't like this
On
anymore.
my table, don't get up. You won't be able. Deep tissue is not the issue. It's the needles I adore. Acupuncture
Like
at its
MILF
best,
saying
you'll
pussy, you were putting in some serious work, but I can't abide this media any longer.
You run, but in your heart, you know it's destiny. I'll win. You're slowing down. You're losing steam. I'll notify your last. Can you run? But I run faster, and there's
Shaking my
nothing
head.
you can do. 'Cause everywhere you turn up. You know who.
Yeah, like, fun. The game might be fun, but it wouldn't be fun for me, which is really sad, because it looks very unique.
Give it up for these guys. Amazing. All right, well, that was so fun. And here's also some breaking news. Eugenics is coming to PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S on September 8th.
Oh!
Stick around for more of
That's
O&L.
in,
Right
like,
now, here's the launch trailer
2 weeks?
for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
But this isn't Isolation 2, because I know they're making a sequel to Isolation. No, this is a bit. Oh, okay, so this is a co-op game. Okay, so that'll be out in a month.
I once promised I would tell you everything about your mother.
Kibby! Kibby!
This is
Kibby?
that story. She wanted to protect you from all the evils of this world, even if it meant losing herself.
Ooh.
Everything she did. Everything she sacrificed.
Yeah,
was
fuck
to
him
spare
up!
you from the nightmare we endured. A force emanated from her, like nothing I'd seen before. Beautiful and terrifying. My greatest ally, and the start of something far worse.
Interesting.
午前4時を回っても覚めない夢。
Wait, what? The cat game used AI? That's such a bummer. That art style was so Sailor Moon to me. Not the American flag! Showa American story. Sorry, going from that to just, you can drive a truck is really jarring to me.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world, where 500,000 people come together to play, connect, and celebrate.
This is another
across
trailer
Cologne.
for Gamescom at
1,600
Gamescom while
exhibitors.
watching Gamescom.
The biggest names in the gaming industry, bringing countless games for you to explore and dominate.
Silksong spotted.
Get set for
Kibby?
Gamescom's unique indie area, where you're in control of the most creative and unique projects from more than 400 indie
I
studios.
want to go to
And if that's
Gamescom
not
one
enough,
day.
don't miss Gamescom Awesome Indie Show. Our show produced by IGN
I
featuring
doubt it
the
would
hottest
ever be
new titles
possible,
from
but
the
I
indie
think about
universe.
it.
Or become the hero yourself and step into the Gamescom cosplay contest, bringing cosplayers and fans together from around the globe for an unforgettable community experience. Can't make it to Gamescom in person? Visit our website, gamescom.global, and experience all program highlights via our content hub, Gamescom Now. The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, Epi! Crashing the party? Jump into Gamescom Epics on our website and claim your loot. Next up, Gamescom Cares. Our initiative for a safer, more sustainable, and inclusive Gamescom. Speaking of inclusive, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music for free and all kinds of fun.
That's
Gamescom
cool.
is more than a single event. It's a global family. With Gamescom Dev, Gamescom LAN, Gamescom Asia, and Gamescom Latam, we're unlocking dynamic experiences and connecting gamers worldwide. Welcome
Gemini
to the
does
heart
it?
of
Have you
gaming.
been?
Welcome to Gamescom.
Next up, we've got the release date trailer for Stage Tour. Built by veterans of the original rhythm music game era, this game has 90 songs, including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo, the Rolling Stones, and Muse. Here's a brand new look at Stage Tour.
So is this like... I was just gonna say, is this like a Guitar Hero thing? Spiritually, even if it's not like actually Guitar Hero. Definitely.
I never played Guitar Hero, so this is just like an era I completely bypassed. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to mute this entire thing, by the way, in the VOD, so sorry if you're not watching this live. YouTube's gonna shoot me with a gun as soon as this video finishes processing. This'll be fun. If you like games of this style, this'll be fun.
And the audience seems super pumped for it. Did that say 2026? Y'all got like 3 months!
To be a rock star. Maybe someday. Next year, Sega's classic game, Crazy Taxi, is coming back with an all-new installment. And right now, we have the multiplayer reveal.
The Xenia continue to wage war against the human race.
Oh.
Our only hope. The Order of the Turok. Mystical guardians armed with enhanced abilities. The war has moved to the Lost Lands.
Yeah, Monster Hunter looks weird, guys.
Creeping danger. The Xenia yearns to unlock the secrets of these savage worlds to unleash the means of humanity's destruction. They must be stopped by warriors who will not flinch in the face of the Xenia menace. You are such a warrior. Relentless,
what is Turok?
Fearless. You will give no quarter to your enemy. No stopping, no surrender, no limit to your abilities. The Lost Lands beckon you.
It's a classic N64 game based on a
Pretty
comic book.
awesome, huh?
Really?
And right now, we are excited to share with you the debut game from Octopus Panic, a 7-person independent studio founded by veterans of the Halo and Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game that launches later this year. Let's check it out.
Brett.
All right, Grab Hounds, welcome to the other side of the galaxy. Welcome to your first shift.
All right, let's get this done.
Remember, every resource gets us one step closer to home. New research options just opened up. Some might even help. And watch out for the wildlife.
Sorry.
Try not to die.
When you When you die, does your body turn into like a squeak toy? Because that's actually really charming.
Uh-oh. Later.
Okay, this is becoming a problem.
You gotta be kidding me.
Rock and bone! Not the cone. Okay, again, I appreciate that it has a distinct identity.
Did I just bark at ONL? Yes, I did. That looks awesome. And this next title we're about to see comes from a studio known for creating world-class city building and management games. With this one, they're bringing that expertise and passion into an entirely new setting, inviting players to build a city where everything just clicks.
I'm not much of a builder. I don't like to craft things in Lego. Not the fish too. Dude, that fireman is not working. He's making a hot dog. It's charming! It's whimsical!
Forward into the next shift and a brand new line of work. Into the places no one else touches. And into the future of dirty work done right. This is the job. The first and only crew built to punch into the hottest zones, take on the toughest jobs, and stay longer when the work isn't done.
See, in comparison, the dog game really stands out.
Built with the firepower to clean up the alien mess, and the grit to see the job through to the end of the shift. They'll keep the lights on for one
Well, I
more
don't
day.
think it's Helldivers.
The toughest crew on the contract. The last ones to leave the work site.
Not buggy
The
enough
only
is
crew
insane.
That gets paid for doing what others won't. This is Exterminats. Punch in, clean up, get paid.
In the arena, glory is witnessed. But in the world, it is taken.
Yeah, I think in general, this particular perspective, where it's not quite top down, but it's elevated, like in the back corner, I don't really think that does a whole lot for me. Isometric. But maybe it depends on the game, because I think Hades and Transistor both have a somewhat isometric perspective. Gemini caught me.
I will take what I am owed.
Ooh. I thought Path of Exile had been out for like years at this point. Has it been in like beta this whole time?
There was some big news for ONL. Path
This
of
is 2.
Exile
This is 2.
1.0
Okay, okay.
is coming on December 11th from Grinding Gear Games. And next, we have some
I know a
exciting
lot of
news.
people who will be really
The
happy
reveal
about
of
that.
a classic remake. It's a turn-based strategy game that was first released in 1999. Now beautifully reborn in 3D and faithfully modernized. It is time to journey back to Erathia. Oh my gosh. Command mighty
Girl, you're
heroes,
fine.
build spectacular towns, and lead fantastic armies into epic tactical battles once again. Ubisoft presents Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake.
Ooh.
The great king of Erathia is dead. And the enemies of the kingdom are scrambling to feed on its remains.
Erathia must not fall to its enemies! Let us repay them 1,000-fold! For Erathia!
I'd never heard of this franchise or this game like at all. Is this single player or co-op? Sorry, Balzac mention?
The realm strains under a gathering storm. Heroes will rise. Kingdoms will fall. Erathia cannot escape its fate.
Interesting. I doubt that I'll play it, but I hope that people who were fond of the original game,
With that, now
I hope
let's
their
talk about
expectations are
Gamescom
exceeded with the
Pairs, Our
remake.
platform at Gamescom dedicated
And maybe it'll
to
pull in some new
projects
players
that
too who will
give
really
back.
enjoy it.
This year, we're putting the following topic in the spotlight: the unique power of the games community to be a force for good and drive real change. Please join me in welcoming a special guest who knows this firsthand, co-owner and business director, Ashley Farkas of Games Done Quick.
Oh, GDQ!
Hello, Ashley.
I love the
Welcome
GDQ
to
events. I think they're
Gamescom
so
ONL.
fun.
So, tell us about Games Done Quick.
Yeah, thanks, Shocks. So Games Done Quick is all about playing games as fast as possible for a good cause. At every event, we bring together speedrunners from all around the world to showcase incredible runs and raise millions for charity. We are thrilled to bring our live event to Europe for the first time right here at Gamescom.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the first
Every
time they were in
donation
Europe.
and sponsorship from the community and our partners goes directly to Gaming for Democracy, an initiative that supports social engagement and democratic values through gaming culture.
That's incredible. And since 2010, Games Done Quick has raised over $60 million for charity, right? Absolutely
That's
amazing.
insane.
What a great example of how gaming can give back. Ashley, why do you think it is that the gaming community has such a special power to be a force for good and drive change?
So I think games create a space where people show up as their authentic selves, and they connect with others who share those same passions. That sense of community and shared purpose is the foundation for everything. This empowers the community and helps players advocate for great projects like supporting democratic values, healthcare, and global humanitarian aid.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more in the future so that we feel empowered to speak up for what's right?
Yeah, we believe that the gaming community should recognize just how powerful it already is. Organizations like the United Nations already do, and as organizers, it's our responsibility to create meaningful opportunities through community fundraising, local events, or creator collaborations. We're always looking for new ways to connect gaming with causes that matter.
I've never
and
heard
our
one of the
goal
reps.
is turning our passion into change that lasts beyond the games we play.
Speak
Great
about
point.
GDQ
And
like
of course,
this.
I have to ask, are there any more examples right here at Gamescom?
Absolutely. There are so many for everyone to see and participate in this week, from charity streams like Loot for the World to life-saving initiatives and the Gamescom Forest, just to name a few. Gamescom is bringing gaming communities together to create a real-world difference.
You're so right, Ashley. There's also Greenpeace.
I have
Life
friends
Lolly,
who've casted for GDQ. I have friends who've played in GDQ. I had no idea it had
to be a force for good.
such a
Thank
comprehensive
you so much for
initiative
joining
behind
us,
it.
Ashley. I hope you have an amazing event right here at Gamescom. And of course, go check out all these great initiatives happening here at Gamescom Cares on our website.
That's awesome!
Thank you, Shox and Ashley. Last year at TGA, I was very excited to debut the new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant. From the small team behind The Ascent, No Law is an immersive open-world FPS RPG set in the cyber grunge city of Port Desire. And tonight, it's finally time to give you a new look at the game.
Okay, well, it doesn't look the way I expected it to, based on how it was described.
City won't shut up about it.
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
I tend not to do first-person stuff either, though.
Nobody sees him come out.
He has Cyberpunk at home. I still haven't played Cyberpunk.
Right on his feet.
Dynamite with vacuum cleaners.
Come on, we can handle one freaking gardener.
He's a ghost.
No, well, I know.
Pacifist.
It's been on the list, and like rather high on the list for a very, very long time.
Artist. A lot of stories about how you operate, gardener. Are they all true?
I also thought it said Nolan. It's definitely not Overwatch. Has to be a MOBA. Project Zeta. I got you.
세계의 운명이 뒤바뀐 그날을. 시공간을 찍고 나타난 미지의 함선이 하늘을 덮자 전 세계가 숨을 멈췄다. 시간을 건너온 세 명의 사도들은 다가올 절망의 미래를 경고했고
Yeah, Noel, that was my thought as well.
그들이 건네준 인류의 희망은 거대 기업 아니마 그룹의 탐욕에 의해 변질되고 말았다. 사도의 예언대로 검은 물질과 함께
Archdemon?
뷰에르가 가능했다.
Well, that's not good.
잔혹한 시한폭탄이 돌기 시작했고 나도 예외일 순 없었다.
전방 좌우 확보 클리어. 내부 상황 확보. 전전 위협 없음.
우리의 미래에 아직 구원이 남아있을까?
really enjoy the design of that creature. When anything has a lot of arms or hands, I think it's very compelling. Eyes, always.
Malmo, Sweden, the spiritual successor to Soma. The game stars the incredible Stellan Skarsgård. Now we've got your first look at gameplay.
Spiritual successor to Soma?
Comes across a horrific experiment where a body's consciousness has been transferred to a server of rats. It's one of the many experiments in the game.
And
Narrative
Skarsgård's
puzzles where your moral
involved?
choices affect the outcomes of the mission, as well as the rest of the narrative.
If you've never played Soma, you must. It is extraordinary.
When I was 5 years old, I was very sick. But somehow, my dad did the impossible. Whatever that miracle was, it pushed him away from us.
Crumby, do you hear me?
A word of caution. Crombie's experiments could be active right now. Delicate stuff.
Hey! Please! I need to talk to you! That's it! My savior!
Hello?
Oh, thank the fates! Someone came!
What is this? What are you?
There are some notes on the whiteboard to guide you to it.
Ah, okay. You said...
I assure you there is no mind. Please proceed. No! No! My body! No!
It's called Ontos. Ooh. Soma might be my favorite horror game that I've ever played. It's fabulous. What is this? No shit! The
What
FMV
a
is
wild
compelling.
Trailer from
It
Daniel
is.
Mullins up in Vancouver, Canada, creator of Inscription. That was Pony Island 2, Panda Circus, described as a voyage through time, myth, divinity, and video games. All right, now it is time for some animal combat.
I don't know, man. I'm into it. I think games need to get weirder now.
Animals tonight. From China-based TI Games comes Zoo Punk, a 3D diesel punk action RPG starring a playable, get this, rabbit, rhino, and chipmunk.
I wish I knew what
I know.
diesel
Tonight
punk
we have
was
the
meant
first
to
Legacy Punk
signify.
squad-based combat systems, including the potential
I think he made that word up
hero.
on
There's
stage.
another animal, Shocks, who fights with a long blade.
There's even more. That's not all. You'll also want to keep an eye out for the marmot and otter bosses, too. Witness the wild world of Zoo Punk.
Just making up genre. Okay.
Ready? Let's go save the world.
No. I'm gonna smash this rotten world into pieces.
Okay. Also, we have to make sure the chipmunk has really long eyelashes.
We're about to risk our lives here.
Is this the only way across?
Bratton, toss me there.
Get out of Marviner Village!
Quit already. You can't even beat the rabbits.
Hands off, Trixie! Enough! It's a no! No! That's enough! It's
Loot, I hope not.
Partisans, stand united. To arms.
Hand over the spark!
Come and get me!
Fucking thing?
This, the hope of the world?
Don't mind the faded decor, just ignore the peeling paint. This place was full of glamour, but it's faded away. Might be a little fixer-upper, but it's no less quaint. Pull back the paper.
I hate that I could play this and actually like it. I really like to clean and tidy things. Ghost Hunter!
Wrapped around your neck, making it hard to breathe. But he can ease your burdens, he can be your friend. Just take his red right hand, he'll make you understand. Whisper and poison truth while he assures you there are no ghosts at the grand. There are no ghosts at the
A musical Lovecraftian renovator? Yes, I like it.
New look at
I like
There Are
that.
No Ghosts at the Grand, a musical horror renovation game from Bristol, England, based Friday, Sunday. We have some big reveals still to come, but first the announcement of a new game set in a vibrant world with amazing creatures. This is Roko Kingdom, a new open-world multiplayer creature collecting RPG.
No, Troopa, nothing on Wilds. I admittedly thought that the chance we'd get Ascendance news would be slim, but I thought we'd get a much more robust look at Outlanders, and instead we got like 8 seconds of contextless cutscene. A little disappointing.
태어나지도 죽지도 못한 채 얼마나 오래 홀로 떠돌았던가. 아무리 신을 불러도 그들은 끝내 답하지 않았지. 이제 이
Seems to be
윤회를
dive, yeah.
내 손으로 무너뜨리리라.
Oh, another isometric game.
두려워 마라. 너는 이제
Ooh, I don't know, man. I think that would in fact make me afraid. Is this like a... I'm assuming this is some kind of battle royale. Or like a 4v4 kind of thing at the very least. Like
okay, now I'm happy to welcome to the O&L stage a man who closed out Summer Game Fest with an epic reveal. Please join me in welcoming to the stage my good friend, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Director, Naoki Hamaguchi.
Now, I really like Final Fantasy, but I'm kind of tired of seeing marketing for 7. We know it's coming. It's going to be great.
Hello everyone.
Gemini, that's exactly who I thought was coming. I was like, is he bringing out Mercer again?
And I'm the director of Final Fantasy VII Revolution. Thank you. It's great to be back at the Gamescom to give you a glimpse what my team is working on. What will you see in this brand new exclusive trailer, so-called Weapons? Massive creature, the Cloud, and his team of legendary heroes will face in the final chapter of their epic journey. Final Fantasy VII Revolution will deliver an unforgettable experience in a world without boundaries, and will be available PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox XS, and PC in spring 2027.
Coming up.
Thank you so much for all your support and excitement.
Let's move!
My fellow citizens, we are assailed on every side by the enormous meteor that looms over our heads, and by towering monstrosities termed weapons, like the one that made landfall outside Midgar. But I know that we will rise to every challenge, and show heaven and earth that it is we who reign supreme.
Sid looks so good in the remakes.
You said weapons.
Like the glow up for him and Cloud is crazy.
The planet sees us as another threat to her well-being, and rightfully so.
You call them planetary warriors. But I call them weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, it is awesome though.
One thing to do. We fight.
That is awesome! This fucking guy! Fuck.
Taking down weapons, hunting materia. Way overdue for a day off.
Once we've got a future to fight for, nothing will stop us.
Ready? Aim!
We'll finish this together.
Okay, so I gotta ask, my only exposure to the weapons was from 14, and I assumed based on how they were introduced that those bosses were unique to Final Fantasy 14.
Fantasy VII Revelation
have they appeared in previous Final Fantasy games?
Long. The game comes out next spring for all platforms at the same time.
Because I'm trying to figure out if this is a brand new thing or if it's they're from 7. Okay.
That won Game of the Year at the Game Awards way back.
Putting on my dunce cap. Putting on my swirly glasses. I'm the fool. Shut up.
See a white wolf
Driving forward towards a solitary tower.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me.
Dude, you can hear the audience applause over the sound for this trailer. Ooh! Ooh!
Once you're a witcher, you can't just step off the path. You're one for life. And there's never an ending that's not
That's
also an ending.
awesome! That's crazy!
Touches us both. Be not afraid.
Didn't say I was afraid.
This isn't another expansion pack, is it?
Delve into darkness.
Because I thought they were working on a new game.
Of Letton's beauty.
Like outside the remaster.
Gun demands blood. So we'll give it blood.
Okay. All right. This is awesome.
Right. How about that? Free upgrade. Free
The fact that it's
remaster. All right,
free
well, now joining us
is
to talk
crazy
all about
because
the
they
Witcher
could
3
have
news,
released
please
it
welcome the level
as a
design
paid
lead for
standalone
CD Projekt
project and
Red,
it still would have been
Miles
wildly
Toast.
successful.
All right, Miles, you brought down the house with that news of the free remastered. This is
Monster
definitely
Hunter
a surprise,
has to
and
be
it's coming out
next.
in just a month,
Let's go.
September 29th, to PC and consoles, including Switch 2 and even Battle.net.
Did they say September
Lots of
29th?
features in
Like
that
a month from
trailer.
now?
Tell us which ones stand out the most to you.
Oh, wow. So you can tell that the team definitely poured their hearts into this one, right? And it's a huge privilege for me to stand here and represent them. Thank you for the trust, guys.
Oh yeah, I think we got our first peek
Secondly,
at Witcher 4
features,
at
right?
Summer
So
Game
my
Fest,
favorite
maybe?
one is the visual.
We'll be waiting
That's
years
new
for that.
Textures, updated rendering, advanced path tracing, foliage, you name it. Geralt has never looked as good, even after all those years of retirement. And then the other thing, definitely combat. It's more modern, smooth and precise. We updated camera, the targeting system, you know, added new animations. And what I like a lot, new finishers. Wow. And then last one, Witcher 3 is a full-fledged RPG, right? So we completely revamped the ability system to give players more options.
Well, it's a lot of stuff, as you saw in the trailer, only a month away. Let's move on now to Songs of the Past, which is a wild idea in and of
And this is
itself.
brand new. This is a brand new expansion pack
an
for
11-year-old
3.
game.
I was gonna say,
What
this game
inspired
is
you guys
old.
to build this.
Yeah, it's super cool. So we had this idea for one more story with Geralt for a while, but we couldn't quite figure out how to fit it into our busy schedules, right? Luckily, our friends from Fool's Theory came around and they hired a bunch of old veteran Witcher 3 developers, including my mentor, Peter Janisser. And here we are today.
Wow. Well, that's so cool.
He
now,
seems
you
so
mentioned, obviously,
relaxed
Geralt's
and
back, but he has a
comfortable
new weapon, it looks
on
like, in the
stage.
trailer, sort of looks like a chain he sort of throws out, right?
Yeah. So
Like, he
this
doesn't
is
have any
Gerald's
anxiety
last
about
adventure
this
before we
at
pass the
all.
torch on to Siri,
Or if he
and
does, he's making this
we
look
wanted to
really
go with a
easy.
bang. So this chain is a weapon that is new in the game, but many people, perhaps hardcore Witcher fans, will realize that this is a weapon we first showed in the Witcher 1 intro. And we will talk about that and many more things here at Gamescom, so please kindly come by our booth or watch our Red streams that will happen every day.
That's right. I know you have an extended demo that these fans will get to see at the booth. Tell us a bit about, everyone wants to know the content of the expansion, the new region, Letten. Who inhabits it? What lurks below the surface?
So Letten is a whole new, unique region that has a unique identity like the other regions in the game. It is filled with quests, new monsters, adventures, and exploration, just like the things that Witcher fans love. But it's an almost uncannily idyllic place that, however, has a dark secret lurking just underneath the surface. And as it is
There's
a Witcher
always a
game,
dark secret.
this kind of secret requires a true professional Witcher to solve.
Well, good thing we got one of those. All right. Well, I imagine we can expect all the upgrades we heard about for the remastered. That will roll across all the expansions, including Songs of the Past?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Awesome. Well, I
So
love the
will
idea that you guys are
Songs
doing
of
this.
the
And one last
Past
thing I wanted to ask
will
you
be a
about,
purchased
you have some
expansion
news
pack
for
then.
people about
If the
other expansions as
remaster,
well, right?
it comes
So this
bundled
is
with the
super
first
cool.
two and is free.
I can say today that tonight, both of our previous expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be free for everyone who owns the base game. And this is a great opportunity for, yeah, right?
Just giving away all the free stuff tonight.
What?
It's the coolest part of the job, I guess. So, and this marks a great opportunity for people who have perhaps only played the base game, right, to jump in with the improvements from the remaster update and get a whole lot of stuff for free before we ship the Songs of the Past sometime next year.
Wow. Well, I got to say, a lot of amazing Witcher news today. Thank you very much, Miles, for joining us, and we'll see you at the booth.
Thank you.
All right, Miles from CDPR.
Like, this is awesome, but they do also
All
need
right,
to
and
make
that is
money?
gonna
How
do
are
it
they
for
doing
OL
this?
2026, but that is just the start of Gamescom week. So stay tuned for news and updates throughout the weekend. And of course, we will see you again on December 10th, live in Los Angeles for the Game Awards 2026.
Oh, that is coming
where
up,
we will
isn't
celebrate
it?
the best of the year, crazy year, and see what's next with a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises from the world's top game development studios. It's been another great opening night live, and before we go, of course, we got to bring out my incredible co-host tonight, Shocks. Come on back out, Shocks.
Thank you
Didn't
so
you do such a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me once again, and what an amazing show.
Third time's a charm. We're just gonna have
Yeah,
to keep
Panoptic,
bringing you
if we
back.
get
I
any
hope
news,
all
it's
you
looking like
guys have
Tokyo
an
Game Show.
amazing Gamescom.
I wouldn't personally hold my breath for
All right,
it,
good
but
night,
I didn't
everybody.
think we'd get anything at Gamescom. Like, it would always be nice. The hopium is always authentic, but I think overall, there were just more things in, like, maybe the Summer Game Fest lineup that I was more excited for. But there were definitely some standouts here. Ontos looked great. Witcher looks phenomenal. I straight up might actually end up streaming Witcher because of this. Rayman looked like a ton of fun. There were some winners here. I wish we'd seen more of Outlanders, but that's fine. That's fine. Public Go does it. Tokyo Game Show normally. We do not have time for it. That's the problem. That's the problem with me and RPGs. I sink so much time into them that it becomes like almost completely untenable. Also, hold on. Let me close down this stream for you guys. Bunk, bunk, bunk. I didn't tell you to play. I told you to minimize. Hush. Bunk. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm moving my windows back. We won't chat super long. I did not expect to stream today. I got home a little earlier than I expected, and then I was like, oh shit, I guess Gamescom's in an hour, huh? What if we could do something about that? And we did something about it. So TGS is mid-September, so we might get some more detail then. Always had, Lodestar, really, historically always. Like, we can bank on it reliably. Ooh. Well. We might have to pay attention for it. Which is like cyber. And it's like, that's the thing, is like there's so many games on the list, and some of them do in fact have higher priority than others. Witcher's had high priority. It's been out for 11 years. It hasn't been on my list for that long, but it has been on my list for quite some time. Cyberpunk has been on there for a long, long time. It's just an issue of finding the time to dedicate on stream, because especially now that we've started creating more long form video, and this was an issue that we ran into with Expedition 33, which is part of the reason that video's not out, although I would really like to long form that. I think I'll keep video editor Al Austin deployed on Monster Hunter, and maybe myself, I try to do Expedition 33 or Pragmata, some of our other playthroughs. It just, when you play a long game, it just ends up accumulating so much footage to go through. And it's like, we don't have to make a video out of all of our playthroughs, but it would be nice if we could. There is a substantial portion of our audience that can't make the live streams for whatever reason. It's a big commitment, you know, it's 8 hours of video a week to keep up with. I totally get it. Not everyone's schedule allows for that. So they really look forward to the edited versions, whether it's like one really long video for one game, or like we do with Monster Hunter where they come in installments. So I'd really like to be able to. It just ends up being so much work to comb through all of that footage. So I don't know. Witcher 3 was the first game I played that wasn't... It changed your life? Cyberpunk is huge, and I do like to do all the side stuff. I'm getting a little bit better about not feeling like I have to do all of the side content. The issue is that most of the time I just want to do all of the side content. Like of games with side content where I was like, I don't really feel compelled to do that. Straight up, the only game that comes to mind is God of War 2018. Where I was like, I don't really feel like I need to, do all the Valkyrie stuff, or like go back into Alfheim. I think it was Alfheim with the elves and the light puzzles to like go into areas I couldn't access. Like, I just didn't feel called to do that. But most of the time I feel called. Monsters and women, say less. No, Oscar, we didn't get any Monster Hunter news. We saw a clip of Outlanders, but that was basically it. But we saw a lot of what I can only assume to be gacha games with almost identical visual styles. So that's fine. I'm not seething at all. Is that a bait title? The title's just games. I said I was manifesting. The manifesting failed. We were channeling. We just didn't absorb enough energy for our spirit bomb. So, yeah, a lot of that. I want to see less of that. There was a lot of, arguably too much of that. There must be a very dedicated audience for it, or these types of games would not be so prevalent. But I think I'd like to see less of that and less gritty sci-fi shooter in a mech suit. Because I think we saw like 3 or 4 of those straight up. It's one game to me. I could not distinguish them from each other in my memory if you paid me money to do it. They all just converged into one single thing. Octopus looks good. I like that. That stand out. There's a shooter where you're a dog. You have a dog head. That's kind of fun. More games with defining personality and whimsy now. Games need to get strange and weird immediately. I'd like Mugenics wouldn't be for me, but it's like I appreciate that it's doing its own thing and it has its own very unique design and identity. And it's like, say what you will about the performers, I like that. Fully immersed in their own fucking thing. Completely unique and recognizable. Snoop on Hitman, kinda awesome. Kinda awesome. I've never played a Hitman game, but I've watched some of my friends like stream bits of the Hitman games on Discord. And that is So then there's a feature in the Hitman games that I'm kind of hoping is implemented in the Warlock game that Wizards of the Coast seems to be working on, where Hitman has an objective and they say, go do the thing. And you're like, how? And they're like whatever you want. Do you want to knock that guy out? Do you want to steal that dude's clothes? Do you want to infiltrate? Do you just want to fucking shoot your way in? Do you want to convince that guy that he's seeing the ghost of his mom and then snap his neck and put him in a trunk? You can do that. Do you want to pretend like you're making a flower delivery? You can do that. Do you want to wait for this woman to walk past a puddle and then cause like an electrical malfunction and shock her to death? You can do that. Like, there are so many different ways to play this game. It's almost inconceivable to me, the different directions that you can take it in and the different tools at your disposal. And hold on, I'm coughing. And while I don't believe that Warlock will have Hitman levels of freedom, I do hope that it will have more options than just stab with sword, teleport, cast a damage spell. And I think that it will, because I think that especially when you introduce a magic system like that, the more freedom you have and the more opportunity you have, and the more you as the player can be imaginative in your problem solving, the more satisfying that particular playstyle becomes. I've said it before, I'm not an imaginative player. I don't do that. If you give me too many options, I just freeze up and I either stop playing or I pick what I think is the easiest and most accessible one, and that's basically all I do ever. You say hammer, bonk. That's the only bonk. Well, if you play Charge Blade, you can charge the sword, you can charge the shield, and you can go into axe mode, and you can go into savage axe mode, and then you can say bonk. Bonk. Like, that's just the kind of gamer that I am. And there's no right or wrong way to play games. So it's whatever is fun and immersive for you. Like, you are the one driving the car. But I think it would be cool if there were flexibility in the magic system in that way. So, bonk with hammer, slash with dual blades. It's easy. That's it. I don't have options. I'm not picking things off the menu. I'm not conflicted. There's one thing I can order. That's it. And the food tastes great. So, feel that spiritually. Big sword go to exactly. But there were a couple of things that came out of Gamescom that I'll be excited to see more of. I have had... So Remedy is the same studio behind... Oh God, I almost said John Wick. Alan Wake, which is another game that has had high priority, been on the list for a very long time. I wanted to stream it when the DLC for Alan Wake 2 came out last year, I think. I hope it's not 2 years at this point. I have no concept of time. And then, Monster Hunter happened. The great Monster Hunter awakening. But I've heard that the games that they make are fabulous. And that Control especially is a standout in their catalog. And I am very, very excited to see more about the development of this game that they're making. So, yeah, exactly. Goat, I've heard that the Remedyverse is just like really legitimately high quality, top tier. So, yeah, and they occupy a unique space, I think, also. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Fishy, that's why I dropped Tears of the Kingdom. 100%. Like, there are very, very few games that I've ever picked up that I straight up haven't finished. We didn't finish Shadow of the Erdtree because I straight up really thoroughly did not enjoy it. I didn't like that DLC. I won't go into a lot of reasons why, but I didn't like it. I was not having a good time. And the combat had nothing to do with it. I was just fundamentally, I didn't like what they were doing. And the other game is Tears of the Kingdom. And that might be like my most disappointing gaming experience of all time. Not because the game was bad, but because I loved Breath of the Wild so much and I looked forward so deeply to Tears of the Kingdom. We got it. I was thrilled. I was so excited. And I got in there and I was like, oh, there's a really substantial crafting element to this game that Breath of the Wild didn't have, as far as like the trinkets and tools and machines and apparatuses that you can make. And the first time I had to make, they were like, oh, just like make something that flies. I was like, how? They're just like, just do it. And I was we just turned the game off. I'm not a crafter. I'm not a builder. I don't do Minecraft stuff. I just don't. I've never really gotten to Animal Crossing. It just doesn't scratch any particular brain itch for me. It's not bad. Tears of the Kingdom was not a bad game, but and for a while I really stubbornly was like, well, what if I just ignored that completely? Can't do that. It's like, what if I just ignored the thing that I didn't like? No, it really heavy component to that game. One day maybe I'll go back. One day, but I felt so disappointed in myself because it's like, why can't you why can't you just play the game? Why can't you just like this thing that means so much to you? Why can't you just like this thing? But I just couldn't like that thing. It made me feel really bad. Yeah. Can't think of Zizra. So you didn't really pay any attention to it at all? The Phocopia bit immediately stopped. Like, yeah, it's tough. It does have to be the right fit, but I wanted it to be the right fit. I'm like in the dress and like the zipper's here, but it needs to be up here. And I'm like, come on, zip. Why won't you zip? Like, I wanted it to fit so bad. It was it legitimately broke my heart that it didn't. So one of these days, maybe we'll give it a second chance. I think it's unlikely. But I'd like to. I'm a liker at heart. I want to like things. I want to enjoy things. Cards don't always fall that way. Wouldn't it be nice if they did? Wouldn't it be nice? See, I haven't gotten past Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3, which also sort of circles us back to conversations about really large games, right? Witcher, Cyberpunk, where it's like, I feel like I need to do all of the content to get the fullest experience, but there are so many individual quests that can be resolved in different ways that then have sort of like a branching effect on what happens later. I become a weird control freak about it, and I have to make sure I'm doing like the most optimal thing at all times. I get like really genuine decision anxiety where I'm like, okay, I want to do this. This feels like the right decision. This feels like the decision that will result in the least amount of negative feedback or repercussions. And then I go, I have to make sure. And I have to pull up a game script. I have to pull up a wiki. Or I get concerned that I'm missing content where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go for option A. Well, but if I go for option A, then I miss what options B and C can do. I have to look up the game script and read what happens if you pick option B or C, which is not the way you're meant to play these games. They're specifically designed for multiple playthroughs, but my brain has a really hard time letting that go, which is one of the reasons that I've played so many Persona games. I have a deep fondness for Persona. We've never done it on stream, but it's a franchise that I hold very near to my heart. And it's like, it's taken me either years to finish one, or I just straight up haven't finished them because I'm like, oh, I picked that dialogue option. Well, what do they say if I pick this other one? I need to look that up now. That's information I have to have now. And it's just like, these are not small games. These are not short games. But the way that I play them triples their length, which is like completely unsustainable. It's an issue for me. And Lodestar Perfect, I've had this issue with Fire Emblem, where it's like, oh, okay. Well, before I can like pair you up with somebody, I have to understand how compatible you are with everybody else. So I have to go and I have to see all of your cutscenes with everybody, and I have to go, and then it's like, okay, so like of the 12 people I can pair you with, there are like 5 of them that I actually like pretty like. How do I choose? Oh fuck, I can't choose, and then I stop playing the game. I don't know why I feel like I need to be so structured about the whole thing. Like, it's a game. It's not real. It's for fun. But I take it so seriously, and I become so wrapped up in just like creating the best experience the first time through. And part of that might be because my free time is limited, so I don't usually get the chance to play the same game twice. So like the first time around is usually the only time around, which could be why I become so like fixated. But it's an investment that can frequently, yeah, like I get invested, but overly so. And then we don't end up finishing. So had to follow a spreadsheet. Yep, Lux, I'm the same way. I have to play with like a script or a guide or something open next to me so I can just be like, and it's like, it doesn't need to be that serious, but unfortunately I make it that serious. So. No, not Frame. No Ascendance news. We got a little clip of Outlanders. I really thought we'd get more information on that one because I could have sworn that there was an announcement that Capcom put out that that game would be at GamesCon. So I was like, oh, cool. Like, we'll probably get a little bit of like meat to chew on. But it was little. It was itty bitty. And hurts a little bit more because the trailer immediately preceding it was like pervert gotcha slop. So I'm extra salty. Because I'm like, oh, all right. That game got quadruple the screen time. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm furious, actually. Seething? Yeah. Won't pretend not to be. Salt in the wound. So there is a slightly longer trailer. Okay. But they didn't show it? It's, Kiku, that is like one of my favorite expressions. It's like, it's not that deep, but I have the shovel in my hand and I'm the one digging. So it is exactly as deep as I want to make it. I am in the pit. We are subterranean. Yes, 100%. But was it, so T, the trailer that they started to play that they then had to stop, that wasn't Outlanders though, was it? That was something different. And that will actually come out the 15th of December. Hashtag my whole, hashtag my shut. Yes! Ooh. Oh, hold on. What is this? What is this? Oh. There is a longer trailer. Should we watch this? It's a short one, but it is untranslated. I think the trailer stopped was just fake as a hook for the ad. No! Let's watch it. Oh, let's watch it. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to watch it. Give me a second. Let me get us set up. Like, it may not be a lot, but it would be a good note to end on. So let's watch. And it's Monster Hunter! And probably they won't show me any anime feet. So I still cannot believe. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Let me move my scenes over. Give me just a second. Could be. That makes it sound like this is horrible, but it probably does exist. I'm sure that there's probably some kind of like foot finder wiki for Monster Hunter where they're just like close-ups of like Gormagala's fucking paw or whatever. Horrible. A horrible thought. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Nice, but it's easily corrected. Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to watch this. Give me a second. How was the audio for Gamescom, by the way? I thought that we had a good volume, but then some people said that the speaking portions were a little soft, even if the trailer volume was good. Audio was fine. Fine, good. Okay, cool. Then I am just going to take us over here. Hold on. And then here's Firefox. Fabulous. Volume is all the way up. Let me check my mixer. You won't see anything yet, but that's by design. Volume should be good for both of us. Okay. Let's look. Maybe I'll play it for like 10 seconds and you guys can tell me if the volume is good. Like just so we can be sure. Yeah, Tank, I don't know if there's a whole lot of equalizing that I can do, but how do we feel? Sound good? I feel like sound should be good. It's weird that it's in this like little window, but I'll take it. Sound good? All right, then we're gonna watch the whole thing.
So it is indeed a monster.
Oh!
Watch out! Everyone, brace for counter!
And it's just gone. The full concentrated power of the sun? No! I don't know what this is. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on. Yeah, before some like weird traffic cam starts to autoplay. That's weird. We'll shut that off. We'll get that shit off the screen. It's because my autoplay is always off, but whenever we do video for stream, I always open up a private browser, and for whatever reason, it doesn't remember that it's off there. I have to do it like every time, so inevitably it just starts playing, and we just see some weird shit. But so, Heaven's Door. Am I correct in assuming that is presumably a brand new monster for Outlander? Yeah, shocker. The browser with no memory setting doesn't remember the setting that I apply. For a new Elder, I think it's weird. TY. It's the position that it was occupying, where it was kind of like mostly vertical, reminded me a lot of the same position that like Kushala hangs out in a lot of the time. So I'm not sure if that's like a skeleton similarity that they might be modeling with, or like, because I'm sure that the monsters are not connected, right? Like when I point out similarities that I perceive, it's not because I'm like, I bet these two guys are brothers. I bet they're relatives, actually. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I always just think when I find potentially those commonalities, I think it's interesting to point them out. So it's like a regular guy face. Oh, yeah, because the face is, like, very flat. Oh. Because, like, when it showed us the close-up of the face, like, I noticed that, and then I noticed, like, the gold, or what I'm recalling as, like, gold plating almost made it seem like a helmet. And that's what I was focused on. There's a render! Bring his face, bring him back. I can do that. Yeah, hold on. This time I'm gonna tell, yeah, my private browser not to play. Yeah, give me a second. There's an easier way to do this. I don't have to operate off of my own faulty memory. We can just bonk. Autoplay at 720? I don't think so. Autoplay off. I don't know what we could see now. So, okay, hold on. Sorry, if I were a better streamer, I would have a dedicated button that moves my windows back and forth, but I tried that once and it didn't work, so now I'm afraid to try it again. Okay. Nice. Can we watch the track? No. Okay, give me a second. where I think this is where we see the face. So this is the pose I was talking about. Bunk, 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 bunk. Yeah, just kind of like the upright, which is very Kushala to me. Ooh. I like this a lot. This reminds me of the kind of coloring and reflection that you get on like the shells of June bugs. I think this is really pretty. And I'm glad that we paused here because I didn't remember there being like an iridescent green. I was completely overwhelmed by the gold. Definitely kind of helmety here. And this almost makes it look like it has hair. And then I think it goes into that bigot. So this is really the only look that we get. This I love. It makes its wings look like they're tipped with spears, which seems to be like a running theme in the visual design of this monster, like martial prowess, with like spearheads, or the spearhead shape rather on the wing, and like the helmet, very like legionnaire almost. But those are the only times that we see it. Yes. Here, silhouetted against the sun, with its wings fully extended. And then the close-up on the face. And then it just goes into this huge fireball attack.
Watch out! Everyone, brace for counter!
I like the meteors that seem to explode from the orb that it conjures. Very, very Final Fantasy coded, yes. Like, I'm sorry she's struggling. I can only look at her rack, though. And I feel like there were dudes behind her. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, those people are gone. So they're either dead or they got, like, blown away. Like, what I mean by, like, by blown away, I mean, like, physically moved to a different location. Yeah, the cart cats, you see. They're working overtime here. Interesting. And I swear we got a name for this monster. Lapua. Interesting. That feels like such a short name for a monster. But I like the shape language it has. I'll be excited. Oh, there were a bunch of dudes here and also a village. Oh, yeah, I think weirdly enough, that is not the name. According to the tweet, the trailers called it Ruger Idol. The name is in the title. Ruger Idol. Interesting. Then what is Lapua? Maybe it has multiple names or it's known by multiple designations. Yeah. Yes. Admiral, that's exactly what I was thinking. Nickname could do. Yeah. Just something that they would otherwise use to speak on it. Interesting. This is from, well, I was gonna say it's not from Gamescom. Well, it's kind of from Gamescom. This is the longer trailer for Outlanders that they posted a little while ago. Lapua is the name of the event that it causes, like the giant fireball? The Nova? Is that what the Nova is called? Or the name from the... Yeah, gaming, that's what I was thinking too. Equivalent to Frenzy. Maybe. Potentially. Interesting though. I was kind of bummed that we haven't seen like gameplay for this title, I suppose. Because it's been in a closed beta for quite some time, is my understanding. But I don't know how available that is to people. I don't know if it's like rather tightly controlled, or if you can just like kind of pick it up and see what it's about. Oh, I hope it's not mobile only. I basically do no mobile gaming whatsoever. It is. Oh, that's a shame. There's a beta now, and there's gameplay on YouTube. It's also... Okay, but like a gacha game in what way? Because Endgame Monster Hunter, to me, is a gacha game, because you're just like, you're trying to get the stuff that you want, the perfect roll. Like, Gogma weapons, that's a slot machine, man. We're just pulling that lever over and over and over again. That's not what a gacha game... It means they charge you... Oh! Oh! It's a microtransaction game. Oh. Oh. What's that one line from Princess Bride that I adore? That does put a damper on our relationship. Well, we'll see where it goes. Disappointed that it's mobile only. Disappointed that there may be a rather heavy focus on microtransactions, because I can barely keep up with macro transactions. So I fundamentally do not have a place for that in my gaming library. Everyone is disappointed. Yeah. Okay. Well, then at least it's not like, oh, fake fan Chromunist, not a true Monster Hunter lover, because it's just, like, I'd like to see more of it, but this may not be a title I actually pick up. Like, I don't do mobile gaming. I don't. And I don't really do microtransactions unless it's for, like, content. Like, I bought all of the Wilds DLC as it came out, when it came out, immediately, because I liked it and I was having a good time with that game. But none of that had an influence on the way that the game worked. It was purely cosmetic. So if it's like, oh, you can do this, but if you give us $5, you can do it faster, I'll be like, I might frown a little bit, personally. And I don't like to frown when I play games, so... Yeah, Junk, it's different, yeah. If I feel like I have to give you money to play the game well, then, like, why am I playing your game in the first place? I just made, like, this... I don't even know if my audio filter picked up the sound that I made. It was, like, this bizarre, like, Donald Duck croaking noise. We must never speak of that again. It did. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, if I don't, it's like inherently meant to appeal to a different type of gamer, like demographic, right? With different needs or priorities or availabilities. So I can't say that they've made the wrong choice here, because so much of game development is targeting a specific audience, right? But I don't think I'm a part of the audience that they're targeting. So, but it could be fun. It could surprise us, right? Which is also something that I always appreciate about a game, when I have preconceived notions about it that are then immediately revealed to be false or are subverted entirely. It's preconceived notions about the Monster Hunter franchise that kept me from playing it for so long. And if I hadn't had those, we could have dived into that so much sooner. This is a franchise that I have now become like so wholly immersed in and love with like so much of my heart, genuinely. But I let my surface opinions of what I thought the games would be like prevent me from ever touching them. And that was wrong. So who knows what could be in store for something like this? And that goes for so many different types of games. But obviously Monster Hunter is the one that I have like the most applicable experience with. So, but I do not have a choice. I have to play. T, why do you have to? Why? Is it for the grind? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try not to put too fine a point on it, but Monster Hunter has like quite legitimately changed my life for the better in any way that is possible to measure. Friends, hobbies, stream stuff, just all of it. Completely and utterly transformed in demonstrably positive ways. And if I think about it too long, it becomes like quite mind-boggling to me. Because it's just like I just can't believe it. It's been a year, maybe a year and a half, and I still just like can't believe it. So the game she's Carrie, I've had people say that about cats. Yeah, whenever I would go to the shelter to adopt a cat, the person would always be like, just remember, you don't pick the cat picks you. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then sure enough, literally every time I've adopted a cat, I've been chosen. Like that animal has picked me. Like fate. The heavens opened up and the beam of light came down, cosmically ordained. Crazy stuff. Have to play to catalog stuff. That's what I figured. Yeah, I figured it was probably maybe like more businessy than pleasure, but it'll be interesting. That's for sure. The cat distribution's it's never. Where's Moati? Oh, I bet he's in his tree. He's a smart cat. We've had another extreme heat wave come through, and his cat tree is right underneath the vent for the AC. So, smart kitty, chilled kitty, he's been hanging out in his cat tree for days. Because whenever the aircon kicks in, blows all the cold air right onto him. He's a genius. Pray it comes out. Well, I hope there's going to be a little bit in there for you to enjoy. Speaking of Mochi, though, I should go check on him. Just make sure he's doing good. It's about 2 o'clock. This was an impromptu stream. I didn't know it was happening until I made the announcement an hour beforehand. So I'm glad we got to share a little bit of time together today. But I think that this is probably where we should wrap up. I didn't get everything that I wanted, or even like a lot of stuff that I was particularly interested in. But we did get some neat stuff. Control looks good. Ontos looks great. Everything they said about Witcher was phenomenal. Kind of can't believe how goated they are for releasing basically all of this for free. Insane. Rayman looked really cute. We might have to stream that one. That also looked pretty fun. Silent Hill also looked great. That'll probably be a pre-order for me. So we did get some wins. We got some dubs. We got some dubs out of it, which is kind of all you can ask from a gaming show. So, all right. Octopus? Dude, there's an octopus in a mech. Kind of fun. I don't know if I'd play it, but I'm fascinated by the inclusion of the octopus. Because again, it's like to give your game a unique identity that sets it apart and makes me remember it after I've done nothing but watch trailers of games with potentially similar premises and handling for 2 hours. If I remember it, you've already done something right. So, all right. This is where I will call things for today. I will see you on Saturday for Title Update 4 in Monster Hunter World. And I'll catch you on Discord later. Community crew. I gotta hunt a bunch of Lunastra. And Wild's crew. I want to roll a GOG weapon specific to Omega. So I will be calling upon you for GOG and Savage. Sound good? Sound good. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Have a fabulous rest of your day and a great weekend. I'll see you on the weekend. Bye!